Hey everyone, so I've got something new and I was going to show you. I'm going to try to use these rubberized bins here. These are from Home Depot. Let's see if I can get them out. I'm going to show you the name. So, Flex Basket 14 by 10.8, well 14.2 by 10.8 by 6.3, and basically just putting those into the pantry, and we'll kind of see how it goes. So in this one I've got here's cans of stuff and some spices, things like that. And told you I'd have anything in that one. Right now I'm not full with food or anything like that, so I'll end up putting something in there, you know, when I go to the store before taking this out again. And let's take a look at the top there. So in the back I've got one of those spring bars, kind of hold this one in place. Don't really have much in that, but I have one up there. And I've got clean wrap and runners, you know, aluminum foil up there. So that bar in the back should be able to hold it in place. And I've got a bar behind these two to keep them from sliding around. So I have lots of space behind those bins. And the top shelf up there, I put blankets up there now because it's easy for me to reach them and get them out. Yeah, the pantry here is really big. Plenty of room. So, you know, we'll see how it works out. And did want to show the slide in. You can see how the couch goes all the way up to the edge of the counter. So there's a back door, and you can get into, come on, focus, there we go. You can get into the kitchen through the back door and that sliding glass door there. The sliding glass door locks on both sides. Key lock on the other side. This side has a lever that lets you lock it. And hopefully it'll show up. It's kind of dark in here. So you can see the wall and the edge of the couch. Yeah, so it pretty much, when it slides in, it blocks everything. So I'm going to extend the slide so you can see that. And you have plenty of room to get into the bedroom. Plenty of room to open that door. So can get in there, and you know, lots of room between the couch and the counter. You know, when this slides out, got the one slide here. When that slide is out, it gives you a lot of room, and that couch is huge. I mean, that couch is probably 6.5 to 7 feet long. Plenty big. Fridge. And you can see my toolbox in there. And I've got the weboost there. I haven't put the weboost on yet. We'll eventually get around to that. Just kind of out checking it out. I'm going to hopefully take it out next weekend. I get the oil changed on my truck. So yeah. Hopefully it'll be a good weekend next weekend. Things have finally opened up. At least some of the places have opened up in the national forest near me. And I typically go to a national forest instead of like an RV place. But yeah, I mean everything's fine. That's why we're here. I guess I can mention it. This is a king size comforter, and it is way too big for this bed. This is a king size, RV king size bed. It's an RV king, not a standard king size. So you get a lot of overhang from, there. Get a lot of overhang from that comforter. You can see how far over it goes. You can see how it has a problem. It could cause a problem with the drawer there. So there's the overhang from the mattress topper I have. It's mattress topper and comforter. Well, the mattress topper actually came from Kohl's, and this comforter here and sheet set. I think also came with pillowcases and two shams. That I got from Bed Bath & Beyond. And that blanket there is one I got from Bass Pro Shop. They usually have a sale on those in the fall. So I have 3 of those. 2 at home and 1 I keep here. Also, this pillow also came from Bass Pro Shop. You can get it at Bass Pro Shop or Cabela's. That is an amazing pillow. I have a hard time finding pillows that I can use because I typically have to have one that isn't very thick or puffy. And that one there kind of compresses quite a bit. So yeah, you can see I have the weboost out. I haven't actually put it on yet. Here's the box that came in. Air compressor and DeWalt fan. The fan helps, especially when I'm using the buddy heater, which you can see down there. And when I'm using it, that fan, I can run it all night long on low, which is enough to push the air through or heat through from the buddy heater on throughout through there. So I keep it in here, the fan, and I mean for obvious reasons I keep the air compressor here. I don't always check the spare tire on my truck or my trailer, so if I do have a problem and I have to change the tire out, I can get it inflated. Also, I am, checking the air pressure before taking off from various locations. Camp for a place, at a place for a few days. Check the air in your tires before you leave. And if they're low, I don't have to stop by a truck stop or somewhere like that to try to get air. I've got this and just kind of run that. So I always charge the batteries up before I leave. Take my grill, and I think in the center of the screen there, that is, strangely enough, that's a chair. And it looks huge for a chair, but that is a very comfortable chair that's sold at Camping World, I believe is where I got that. And just have a plastic bin there, another one there, various things in it, and there's a chair there. So to put it in perspective, that big blue thing there that's like a foot wide, in comparison to that, which is about a half a foot maybe. It's maybe a few inches thick, whereas that's like 4 to 5 inches thick. Yeah, very comfortable chair. So at some point I'll need to put those on. Anyway, these here help with sway a little bit, especially when semi's passing by me. It kind of pushes the trailer away from the semi as it initially passing by, and once it gets far enough past me, it does the opposite and kind of pulls the trailer back towards the semi. So these things here are supposed to help with that. I just need to get some time to clean off the area where I've got to put those. So down there is my blue ox hitch and sway control bars. I just, when I come back home, I just kind of put that there. It's easy enough to get in through that door and just set it down there without having to climb all the way in. And also, I made a mistake one day of getting in the habit of putting that in the front compartment on the outside. The reason it was a mistake is because that lock on that compartment failed. Well, not the lock, the latch. The latch failed, and I couldn't get in to get that. So I couldn't get my hitch. I couldn't get the sway control bars. So I ended up going to a backup hitch that I have. Doesn't have sway control bars that can connect to it, but it was enough for me to get the trailer over to a service department at an RV dealership and get them to fix the latch. So, lesson learned: don't put your hitch and swing control bars in your compartment that's lockable, because your lock can break and fail, or the latch could fail, and you would be kind of stuck without your hitch. So either don't put it in that, or put it in that and have a backup somewhere that you can get to it no matter what, whether the lock fails or the latch fails. You can still get to at least one of the hitches, and you can get your trailer over to the service department to get it fixed. And that's about it, except for that table. That's it's about a 6 foot long table, 5.5 to 6 feet long, Husky brand. Yeah, works out pretty good so far. I'm glad I got it. So up there we've got the seats that come down And of course the bed, I just lock the bed in place. It doesn't come down any lower than that. And I just use the top of it for storage. You can see the top of the carpet that goes down on the floor here. It's rolled up there. And I've got that orange thing in place so that the tie down strap doesn't rub on the leather part on the front of the bed there. And I have a Dyson that I put in here. It did not come with the Stryker, but I did put the Dyson there in play, and that's something I did. And you got subwoofer down there, kicker brand. Something else I've got to do though is put the TV mounting bracket up there. I'm not sure. I really don't know why they don't just put those in place up front, but pretty much all the manufacturers tend to not put the bracket there that's in the garage of a toy hauler. So Stryker's not, our cruiserrv is not the only one. It's other manufacturers do that as well. It would just save time and headache if they mounted it. That's about it. I've got to, of course, clean up the mess I made there. Bunch of dirt. Last time I was unhitching, had some of that dirt on my shoes. Yep, got a couple of neat things to put in. Those four things there. I think they call it air tabs. Put those on at some point. The weboost, that one supports 5G. So I'll be glad to have that. But yep, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, there's the rear AC. It has its own controller. So there's the thermostat for the second AC. All the way to the right there is the up down button for the seat and the bed. And that switch just to the right of the thermostat, that Dometic thermostat, that's for the lights back here. I don't really know how long it's going to be before they open up more spots in my local forest, but hopefully that'll happen soon. I know there's at least one that's open now that I can take this out to. And as time comes up and I take vacation from day job, hopefully be able to take this with me. Go somewhere. I kind of want to go to Cheyenne, Wyoming. Went to Moab recently, so first time I ever been to Utah, and Moab's a really nice place to go. If you haven't been, I do recommend it. Going at least once. Also drove through Colorado. First time I've ever been to Colorado. And drove through Kansas. First time I've ever been to Kansas. So, yeah, everything was good until I got west of Denver. So I went through Vail, Colorado, and just right after I got past Vail, a snowstorm hit. So I ended up driving through a snowstorm for about an hour and a half, and finally got through it. That worked out okay, and did the smart thing and left Moab before the snowstorm hit it, Moab. So kind of got out before any of that caused a problem for me. But anyway, just want to show a few things I had. If any of you have any questions about the bins, how they work out in the future, and just drop a comment below, let me know. Also, I'll let everyone know once I get the weboost in place. I already tested it, and it was working good when I tested it. So we'll see what it'll take to actually get the cable run through in a permanent setup. and also the air tabs. I'm really looking forward to seeing the air tabs work out. But, yep, here we're just back out in the Stryker again, moving some stuff out here, cleaning it up a little bit, and getting it ready again. So hopefully I'll have some more videos coming out on this in the future. And until then, stay safe and healthy, and consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed. And if you liked the video, give it a like. Till next time, bye.